2023 me papa de koteke to court Emma assembly ye be ken wie 10 million na daso koteke to yem hihye no intada judgment beba no me bagana
na once I was a sinner saved by great agrada besie once I was a sinner.
I said once I was a sinner.
Yes, Lord.
Saved by grace. Once I was a sinner. Sinner say. I said once I was a sinner.
Yes, Lord.
But saved by grace. Yay! Once I was a sinner. Sinner say. Because my sins has gone.
Yes.
Yes. Now Jesus has taken over.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah. Yes, once I was a sinner, saved by grace. Once I was a sinner,
One bisu sere Kelvin Taylor utim se scan action yi pa na sa kwanse na opes scan ampa o because was nka omuji scan na nko oba Ghana na sika nso ate afa ho wa anya sika no utim se action yi pa Kelvin Taylor say oni ne papa ne okatachi FIFA case no enya de omo kan bibia se ye okatachi wini case also want tia
yes sayo udi atro udi weni to edi atro because of okotisa yaka na ya wo ya nyoma miensa de tumi to asase so ida se obewu ida se obebodam anase obeyibubuani na wogudem na ye de wo ho ahwe etufo enti these three things that the Bible has quoted and said you cannot run away from it. It does not matter obahuhuru nsa obahuhuru tuo ubeko jail and a nyoma miensa Bible aka no you go through it.
Question will be abusan say Kelvin Taylor papa say ono yaguna ni mase ye di obi gu ani mase kokoto a nka oba no kote ho okay enye ne ba say na ba no ma enye ne ba nkasa enti anyway eno ye betimi di ato nchen na Paul adomo kira bedi nkomo aba be chirichiri mu Kelvin Taylor luzu a o luzu adekwa man luzu ye and afis what threaten lawyers are ekena asem no so no yenkonkoti.
Why is Okatachi Afrifa here? He's won a significant victory in the court. He was sued for defamation by a person who should not even be talking about defamation, given all what is happening. But that's okay. Ghana is a democracy. Everyone can sue, can they? So he was sued for defamation, and he won the defamation case. The defamation suit was dismissed. And then comes this fugitive from justice sitting in America, putting on posts threatening the judge, threatens the judge that Justice Elfrida Ami Denchi of General Jurisdiction 5, please sit up. How dare you cannot even read one sentence of law? You don't know anything. Your last education was SS2. Then you come and threaten a judge. It's the same thing he did, and he threatened Justice. He showed contempt to Justice Cheba for, and the contempt is waiting for him, and that's why he comes to Ghana, he has to run away. Now he's threatening a judge, a female judge for that matter. Look at you. You achieved nothing. You are empty-head. You will not admire a female judge so that the young woman in Ghana will see you are threatening a female judge. Let me see the photograph of the judge and let's hear what we are hearing tonight. We are hearing Justice Bafuboni, who is the acting Chief Justice. My Lord, we are hearing that this guy has threatened you and called you to threaten you that you should discipline Justice Elfrida Denchi of the General Jurisdiction 5, a female judge who has today dismissed a defamation application brought by somebody who this guy is interested in. And the judge dismissed the application completely in favor of Okatachi Afrifa. This was a defamation in Accra High Court. And this guy who says that he controls the whole of Ghana because NDC are in power, he controls the whole of Ghana, sits in America, and is bragging to people that he has called Justice Bafuboni, the acting Chief Justice. I cannot believe it. I don't believe it. But he says that he has phoned Justice Bafuboni and threatened Justice Bafuboni, and Justice Bafuboni has responded to the fact that Justice Elfrida Denchi of the General Jurisdiction will be disciplined. My goodness. My goodness. I don't understand that. I don't believe it. I know Justice Bafuboni somewhat. I don't think he's malleable to some of these things. I don't think so. But this is the story making the rounds in media houses tonight. That, hey, Charlie, the guy says he's called Justice Bafuboni. He's threatened people in Jubilee House. He's threatened everybody. And so Justice Bafuboni is going to take disciplinary action against Justice Elfrida Denchi. Elfrida Denchi, nobody will take disciplinary action against you for coming to a judicial decision. What does that mean? What is Ghana becoming off to? What's happening? Why should somebody his last level of education was SS2? There's no problem with that. You can finish at SS1 and become somebody great. There's no problem with that. But it just means that you don't have expertise in a certain area. You can have expertise in another area. Your last education was SS2. And then you come and threaten a female judge that he has dismissed an application brought by your relative against Okatechie FIFA. So you are threatening her that she will be sacked. And you put a Facebook and tell her to sit up. You are not even embarrassed. You criminal blackmailing people. You are threatening a judge. You, the same person who has a contempt sitting against you, Justice Bafuboni knows that. This guy has a contempt application in Che Bafor's court to answer. Che Bafor is a court of appeal judge. On that occasion, he sat as an additional high court judge. And Justice Bafuboni knows that Che Bafor has a contempt application against this fugitive from justice. It is for that reason that some of the NDC ministers told him when he first came, I understand he's come a second time, told him when he first came that, look, this guy has to leave because there's a contempt application in Justice Che Bafor's court. I understand that Duji Tamaklo and Nana Tudazi have been trying hard to find a way around it. But tonight, he says that he's threatening Justice Bafuboni and told Justice Bafuboni what to do. That's what he said. He has told Justice Bafuboni what to do. And so, Justice Elfreda Denchi of the High Court, General Jurisdiction 5, will be disciplined and will be punished.
Kelvin Taylor say adene obibian sign. Or say adene still na no ne papa case na so ho. Enya dia ye bu asem no.
Mo agimi amunkenkan ti na enkwasiafo bi ebu mu abesi nne. Eni tira mudu nkran mu bi MPP for yesemo ye nkwasiafo. Otifie da kwase bi aka jese me wini case or court. Wanfa krata ankyerɛw. Wankyerɛw case na wo wini ye no. Ne krata e kyerɛ se wo wini case ni. Na wagimi nti me ka kyerɛ MPP for. Me say we preko any MPP ni a anka yi preko na hohoro no ho fa no to dem. MPP ni a wagimi. It hurts me to say this, but what Debiana I keep saying say there's nothing I can change about you MPP people because mo bebre no wagimi. Mo adwene wo fom, mo nima de, mo nkenkan. Enti mo kwase bi, Kelvin Taylor papa lose case. Kelvin Taylor papa lose case. Krata be the free court a say Kelvin Taylor papa lose case. Because mo Jimmy.
I'm saying that Kevin has idea to do was one tia chine trying or pay 10 million about Ghana. And you would tell what anyway, if you are near ko answer sansa, a fake doctor ye fena na sansa sansay, say say a yet po the much say, ye huni location baby I was check. Or yen fake doctor and send someone. Young queen you could tip po the much and some more to ya. Kevin Taylor. Where they are all loose, Papa, or Katechia free for Buma Bremusum, a case close.
So, we have been telling you, viewers, that we are looking at this Ansansadeli scandal really well. Yeah, this is a Callisto's letter. Okay, so let's start with the Callisto's letter. And it's written in 23rd May. It says that revocation of appointment and replacement to the board of the National Health Insurance Authority. I write to inform you that the President of the Republic has, with immediate effect, revoked the appointment of Ansansadeli as a member of the board of the National Health Insurance Authority. The president has nominated Professor Dr. Med Ernest York to replace her as the member of the board. Kindly take the necessary steps to facilitate the swearing in of Professor York, and please accept the assurances of the highest consideration of His Excellency the President of the Republic. Is signed by Callistus Mahama. This was the saving grace letter that the government moved very swiftly to cut off this blackmailer criminal called Ansansadeli, who works together with the fugitive sitting at the basement, blackmailing people and offering the opposition a platform, which the opposition really took. That's okay. And they come to government, and two of them want to control government. So slip her to NHIL to come and steal, blackmail, kill, destroy people. That's what she was coming to do there. That criminal of a lady, she'll be found out very soon. Now, what have we found? So far, we have now gotten the details of her passport, and we are submitting everything to the authorities. Now, this is her passport. This is Ansansadeli's U.S. passport. So her passport number is 646606892. That's her passport number. The name is, surname is Delhi. Given names is Ansansa. The nationality, United States of America. Date of birth, 16th August, 1986. But I don't believe that. Given this, their criminal behavior, is that her date of birth? This is criminals. She and the guy, they are criminals. They are thieves. Is that her date of birth? Do we know? People are telling me that. No. Date of issue of the passport, which will definitely be correct, 13 January 2020. And the date of expiration is 12 January 2030. 10-year passport. These are the details of Ansansa Dele. We have the passport. We have submitted it to those who need to know. And reports and documentation is being done. We don't do things by sitting out and insulting people. We are doing documentation. Lawyers here, lawyers there. Put the document together. File it. And let's see what happens. These criminals sitting down, say you're a doctor. And you come and sit on television and you are doing television program. And you get near the presidential candidate and tell him you're a doctor. You get near NDC people. And viewers, you know why I'm animated? A lot of NDC high-profile people are very angry with this criminal and the useless behavior that they put up. They are so angry that, so she was never a doctor and she came here and told all of us that she's a doctor, and the guy also knew. We said they knew. And they are telling me these are high-profile people in Jubilee House. The high-profile who she has blackmailed in Jubilee. They are there. And they are all very angry. That why will the government, why the Council of State, what is this? And they are not treating this as an MPP NDC matter. They think this is a criminal who must face the books. And a lot is coming out. People are coming from their hosts and saying, oh, Me Too. It's become a Me Too movement. This criminal's behavior. Now we have more videos. We have now got the relationship between herself, her old man, how she apologized and begged, the videos and how she was begged. Everything is available. Once we deal with the people who are doing it, then we can put it out publicly. Because this is a public service work. We will not allow it to happen in Ghana again. And I'm hearing that there are so many people with degrees that are questionable. We are working on it. Some Tanko guys, he's now threatening people. We are going to deal with all of that. All of that we are going to deal. You can't come and lie to the president that I have a degree, so put me here, and the president puts you. That's not going to happen. It didn't used to happen. We don't want it to start. We don't want that creeping culture. In other countries, it's there. We hear it in other countries all the time. We don't have that here. We don't want criminals like this to bring this here. So we have already submitted this to those who need to know. This is the passport number 646606892. Surname is Dali. Given names is Ansansa. Nationality is United States of America. Date of birth, which I really doubt, is 16th August 1986. That makes it how old? I really doubt it because these people are criminals. Date of issue is 13 January and date of expiration is 12 January. This is such a criminal. Criminal. That's what they do. The other day, somebody was talking to me. When the NDC people were giving me this information, somebody talked to me and said, but don't you know that A+ works with them? I said, A+? They said, but you don't know. A+ is the one who gives the guy also information. He said, but your information, the one they're talking about, it is A+. Didn't you see what A+ said? He said that the only person to attack is this, and then the next day, it is A+. I said, it makes sense. That is why blackmail is the way they work. A+ to another blackmailer. You come and sit on TV and say that I was doing a public service work, and then your boss, Zoom Lion, he called me, and he paid me money. Look at such empty head in parliament. He paid me money. And then I stopped. You see, I said sanitation must be decentralized. And he didn't even write that article. If you read that article, A+ cannot write that article. He can't. So we know who wrote it. You read it, you can tell the language. We know who wrote it. I started. A+ said a Zoom Lion decentralized. Then he paid me money. So when I heard that A+ works with these people, I believed it because he's also another blackmailer. Parliament has started. We are going to file. See this video. Video, you don't have it. They're going to play it very soon. It's going to come very soon. All right.
Photo. Put it on TV. I'll come back to this thing. Put it on TV. A+. Who? What G? What's the amount? 250. He said a lot. What Jiska? And this Sika that you are talking about, you say you're MPP. The money is being given to parliamentarians. So why are you not talking about the MPP parliamentarians? Okay. See me, I'm street and I'm so bad. Yeah. When he did that thing, I didn't respond. I just left him. Then on Monday, and Paul, listen carefully. I started waste management must be decentralized. Because it is Zuma who owns Metro TV. So if you use Metro TV to do that one. And after he did all of that, I started waste management must be decentralized because I wanted to attack his boss, Zoom Lion. And I spent time. You see where all the youth employment issues are going? Yeah, me, I will have time. Me, I will deal with you. His boss called me. Look, Zumayon. He called me so many times I was not picking his phone. He called me. Everybody in this country was calling me. Zumayon wants to talk to you. I was not picking. And Paul, ask your boss that the time he met me, what happened? Me, I won't sue you for defamation by your boss. You see, I've stopped the waste management. You see, I've stopped. Because his boss paid me for his misbehavior on Metro TV. Your boss paid me.
How much? Because the way you're saying pay,
good money to stop writing about him on social media. I'm telling you, this is Kwame A+. Me, I'm a brutal guy.
I am truly disappointed. A+ is a brethren of mine. I don't know how to handle this, but I will handle it. I am utterly disappointed. This guy is nothing but a blackmailer. A dirty blackmailer. Jesus. So you are no longer fighting for the people, you are fighting your own battles, blackmailing people. Hi. So the decentralization of the waste management team that he was talking about, he did not mean it. He was only doing it to blackmail a certain guy who he knew will finally run back to him, pay him money, which he will selfishly push into his pocket and forget. You are blackmailing people so that you'll get a certain attention. This guy does not deserve to be an MP. Nobody deserves to be an MP, my brother, my sister. If their pension is blackmail. Paul Aduma actually hurt you. You were angry. As a lawmaker who believes in the law, what should you do? You are in parliament to make laws for the people. You decide to be unlawful, to go out there and fight your battle on the streets by blackmailing somebody's business. Now the person comes to you and pays you. You are not even ashamed of taking the money. This is a bribe taker who, my brother, my sister, should be impeached immediately from parliament. I'm disappointed in A+. I'm truly disappointed. No, we can't allow this. If an MP, my brother, my sister, can tell you that he was on a certain agenda and the agenda was not supposed to benefit the people of Ghana, but himself, he became unlawful so that he would be able to get his own back. I hope you know what that means. I am most disappointed. In fact, I am so disappointed. Maybe I need to write to the Speaker of Parliament and draw his attention to this publication. I'm waiting for the day that I'll be told that it is a fake publication, it's not true, and that A+ didn't say this. Then I'll say, yes, bro.
Still, now the Ecuador, ye no me pay HSF sister Yazan or young doctor one. Kelvin Taylor is changing a train or a doctor.
You cannot just tell me, say, my emailing an institution in America, and that institution says, we don't see her in our database, so automatically the person's not a doctor. You are crazy. The same way the Ghana Medical and Dental Council said they cannot find her in the database, you cannot just write to one institution in America and say, oh, because in America, how many Andalis do we have? How many Kelvin Taylors? How many Kwame Amponsa? How many Frank Nichols? There are millions of them who are doctors and lawyers. So you cannot just ask vague question and say, oh, me busa, ma send email binti say, that means she is not a doctor in America. And in terms of people are going to go to jail. Because the lady's lawyer has released a statement. They are looking at suing between 40 to 50 million. Because we are talking about people who went to school to work hard to get their certification. Today, I'm going to say on my show, I have a family to protect. I have a credibility to protect. I swear to God. Until one of us, you and I, one of us go into the soil, I will not be done with you.
What's your